Yeah.
Darkness boasted of his trophy in the grave, and the power that it took to put him there. But the Sunday sun came up, showing Jesus was gone. There could be no doubt from that moment on.
These people, I've got to brag on them real quick.
Let him do that with you.
Okay.
This guy here walks up and down Commercial Street with an 8-foot cross on his shoulder. Winning people to God. Him and his wife, I remember their first video, they had a 5-gallon bucket of chili they was going to feed somebody with. Mm-hmm. And now they feed 150 to 160 people on a Saturday. While I'm putting a rear end in a lazy boy watching the football game. So I don't do as much. But these people's got a calling on their life. And I've known Dennis for several years now, him and Becky. And God bless and keep them in your prayers. They find a new place to serve. Amen.
Good news.
Dennis Code.
You know, I just want to thank all of y'all for coming out here tonight. I'm not used to getting up and talking in front of people. I'm used to getting my boots on and going into the woods and shaking the bushes and shaking the trees to try to find some homeless veterans. Here recently, I don't know if y'all know what this, I'd say 4 out of 10 homeless people are veterans out there. It's really sad. I'm not a veteran. I grew up in a time where back in the 60s, I was born in 1953. 3 of my brothers was in the Army and military. My dad was in the Army. My brother came back from Vietnam. This is when it finally hit me, right then. I didn't go serve the Army or no military because my parents wanted me to stay home, but 3 of the brothers was off to war, and someone had to pick cotton. He was talking about picking cotton. I was the one that had to stay and pick the cotton. My brother came back from Vietnam. He was proud of America. We was proud of him. He came back, and I watched the whole town that we live in put him down, call him like you're saying the baby raper. My brother came back with so much faith, feeling so good what he did for the military, and they kicked him down. 2 years later, he died of cancer of Agent Orange. The government turned his back on him, cheated his wife out of the money that she's supposed to be getting, and I said right then, something's got to change. Something got to change. I did serve. I served 10 years, but it wasn't in the military. It was a teacher. Everybody's got to serve somewhere. So, I don't know if that's called serving your country. Maybe that's called serving your state. I don't know. I was a heroin addict, junkie, alcoholic. I quit all that stuff in 1983. Been clean for 20 years. Last count, we was feeding 160 people. We get these veterans, we beef them up, try to put hope back into them. I don't know if y'all seen it 4 months ago. I had a tent city. 18 people lived in it. The cops busted it up, took all 18 of them to jail. They said they all had warrants. The cops lied. Come out to find out only one had a warrant. That was a Christian-based camp. Veterans were there, was getting their hope back, they was getting jobs, and they started getting apartments. That is what we do. We just don't go out and feed people a sandwich, throw a sandwich out to them. We try to pick them up and put hope back into them. Been doing this for over a year, about a year and a half. And we have seen many, many miracles. Many miracles. We're seeing, fact. Scott, could you stand up? Scott Trimmer, he's a veteran. He was homeless for 2 years. He was living in the woods for about 2 years. I gave him a tent, gave him supplies. I started talking to him about the vision I had with the homeless and the veterans and how can we do this. He seemed to have the same vision. This man right now, I could not do this ministry without him. He is my right-hand man. I could not do this. Thank you, Scott. Kaylee, would you stand up? This lady here, she just found Jesus 2 years ago.
Man.
She was, I don't know if she was a junkie, just a drunk or what. What was you?
Drunk meth head.
She was a meth head. She's clean.
Yeah.
I could not do without this woman. This woman gets together, we get ready to go feed. She calls her ladies up, and they all get together, and somehow we go to the park, and it turns out we feed 160 homeless people a week. We have now got a place in the Republic. Thank you. Sit down. Standing up. In the Republic, where we can hold 10 people. Right now, Scott's living in it. He's the first one. We haven't got it all ready yet. We're going to get up there and pump hope back into them and get them back in society. This is the vision me and Scott have. We're going to pick these veterans up. And what they're going to do, get their hope back, they're going to get in this ministry and they're going to go out with us and they're going to pick the regular homeless people up. We've already seen this kind of stuff work. We got a building Republic, about 7,000 square foot. That was donated to use. Don Madison, would you stand up, sir? So we have a building to put these veterans, to put hope back into them. You know what that means? That means I don't have to go back to the woods and put up 20 tents so the cops can come bust it up and start all over. Y'all know what happened when the cops busted that place up? They lost hope again.
Yep.
I don't know where half of them is today. They went further back into the woods. 800 homeless people in Springfield, the last county. A quarter of them is veterans. Does that say anything to y'all? We have almost 200, maybe 200 homeless veterans in Springfield, little town Springfield, Missouri. So, it just breaks my heart. I'm just going to quit talking. I mean, I just can't handle this. Y'all understand it? I've been doing this for a year and a half, and I've been kicking bushes and rattling trees. And sometimes myself I almost lose hope. It drains me to go out there all the time. I get drained. I have to go somewhere and get pumped back up. But I'm not going to quit this. I told my brother a long time ago that I'm not. I'm going to stand up for this. I see what America did to you, and I'm going to stand up for this. Miss Becky, would you like to have something to say?
No, I'm good.
Oh, now why? Y'all don't like the way I'm dressed tonight. She's dressing.
Get up there.
And she's kind of looking the same way. We got these pamphlets here. I want y'all to take these pamphlets home.
All right, Becky.
Study the story. I have a website out there. Go check it out. You can follow us as we go. I have Facebook out there. You can see it. See what we do. I have PayPal if y'all just, want to send us some more money. We're looking for monthly sponsors. Right now we're looking for some land to get these veterans on, to grow crops, get a farm going. I mean, we're ready to rock and roll with this thing. We need a van to transport these veterans. Sometimes I have a little van, I have to make 2 trips, sometimes 3 trips to get these people to church, to different locations. Y'all see my big truck out there? I mean, it takes $50 of gas just to get to town and back. I mean, we are seeing so many healings. We're seeing people saved. We're seeing people delivered from heroin. We're seeing people delivered from alcoholism. I mean, it was just hard for me to sit up and tell you everything that we do. If y'all would go to the website, www.crosswalk.com. I know y'all wrote that one down there.
Okay, that website was CrossWalkJourneyMinistry.com, and we put videos out there. Every time we go out, we do video so that people know what is going on out there. And I'll tell you, Facebook has been tremendous for us. If you don't have Facebook, jump on someone else's Facebook. We started this, like he said, about 1.5 years ago with just going down to Commercial Street. I made homemade cookies and we started passing them out. And I just saw the love in these people. They just want to be loved. And that's what we do. We go out there and we love them. We don't judge them. We don't put them down. We don't tell them, why aren't you getting a job? We don't do any of that. We just go out there and show them love. And we've seen many people from when we first met them to now they have their own apartments. Things are just happening out there. God is just changing their lives and our lives. We have changed tremendously too. And I just want to thank you all. It means so much to me that y'all took time out on a Friday night to come out here and support us. And we hope to see you soon again.
God bless all of you.
Yeah. Good.
You can tell who's the rough one and who's the softy. It's kind of like in my family.
Who did it? He's salty.
Kind of like in my family.